Hi, my name's Kevin. We're going to do some yoga together. Before we get started, make sure that you have a chair somewhere nearby. Also, make sure that you have a belt nearby, and then also a pair of bricks, which I have here on the mat. I'm going to use that to take a seat. So, sit tall, right? And you're using the bricks or something else to sit on so that your spine can be as straight as possible. When we don't sit on something, we sit flat on the floor. What can happen is you're hunched over. So when we've got some elevation underneath the buttocks, it's easier to straighten the spine. All right. So sit with your legs crossed. Okay. Take your hands somewhere by your side so that you can anchor down through your hands. Your fingers can be cupped, they don't have to be flat. Anchor down through your fingers, anchor down through your buttocks so that from the pressing out of the fingers and the buttocks, take your tailbone in, lift your chest up. Good. Sit here, find the weight, balance evenly in your buttock bones. So it might feel like you're to the right or to the left, or on the front or on the back. So organize yourself so that your weight feels even on your buttock bones. And then, if your hands are still down to help you support yourself, you want to transfer weight away from your hands, away from your arms, more onto your buttocks, more onto your back. So that then you can bring your hands and just have them rest on your thighs. So if you take your hands somewhere on your thighs, if they're more towards the knees, can you slide the hands towards the root of your thighs and then press the heels of your hands down, so that then you can lift your trunk up away from your hands. As you lift your trunk up away from your hands, roll your upper arm bones, your shoulder bones back. Take the sides of the chest forward. Take the front of the armpit up. Broaden your collarbones from the center to the sides. Then close your eyes and just sit here. Take a moment to just be here on your mat. Whatever that was going on before you were on your mat, leave it there. Whatever may happen after you're on the mat, worry about that or don't worry about that. Once you're done with your practice, just be here. Observe your breath. And observing it will change it a little bit, and that's totally okay. Be here and breathe. Good. And then if your eyes are closed, open your eyes. Bring your hands down by your hips. Lean back a little bit so you can stretch your legs out in front of you. Press through your heels, press through your ball mounds, spread your toes. Lift and broaden your chest. Good. Then bend your knees, feet to the floor, and stand up. Move your bricks out of the way so you have just clean mat. And once your mat is clear, come to the center of your mat, feet together, legs together for mountain pose. So join the inner edges of your feet, join your thighs, press the heels down into the floor, press the ball mounds into the floor, lift and spread your toes. You can look down to see if there's actually some space there, and then try and keep the space between your toes as you bring the toes back down to your mat. Now, when the toes come back down to the mat, you don't want them to feel like they're nails in a floorboard going straight down. You want to imagine they're more like roots of a tree. So you want the toes to go down and kind of spread out into the ground across the earth. Right. So from the pressing down of the feet, draw up through the shins, lift the kneecaps, draw up through your front thighs. And as you draw up through your front thighs, let your front thighs internally rotate. Let your back thighs externally rotate. Take your tailbone in. Lift your abdomen away from your pelvis. Lift your ribs away from your abdomen. Lift your chest away from your ribs. Lift your sternum, that hard spot in the middle of your chest, and broaden your chest from the center to the sides. With your arms down, lengthen the back of your arms from your arm socket, your shoulder socket, towards the pinkies. Good. From here, on an inhalation, take your arms forward and up. Upward hands in mountain pose. Reach up. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, arms up, feet down, arms up. Don't let your shoulders hike towards your ears. Take the inner edge of the shoulder blades down. Externally rotate your biceps so you have more space between your arms and the sides of your head. Exhale, come down. Good. This time it's going to be bound fingers in mountain pose. So take your arms to shoulder height, interlace the fingers, turn the palms away. Before you take your arms overhead, press your feet down, lift your chest up, turn your biceps away to create a little bit more space for the corners of your chest. Inhale, arms overhead. Press the feet down, press the palms up. You're trying to get taller. Okay, so use the pressing up of the hands, the drawing up of the arms to lift your side ribs. Get more space between your side ribs. Good. Exhale, hands down. Turn your palms. Look to see which pinky's on bottom. Change the interlace so the other pinky's on bottom. Good. Turn your palms away. Press your feet down. Lift your chest. Externally rotate your biceps. Inhale, arms overhead. Keep the biceps turning away from one another as you take the arms up, up, up. Press the feet down, down, down. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Exhale. Bring your hands down in front of you. Turn the palms. Release the fingers. Arms by your sides. All right. From your mountain pose, inhale, arms overhead, upward hands in mountain pose. Keep your feet together, your legs together. Bend to your ankles, knees, and hips for chair pose. So sit down, but reach up. Sit down, but reach up. If your arms are coming forward, reach your arms up and back so your chest can then shoot past your thumbs. Press to both feet. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, arms down. Chair pose one more time. Ready? Inhale, arms up, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, bend to your ankles, knees, and hips. So your hips go back and down. Your chest goes up past your fingertips. But you can even look up to see what's going on with your hands. Take your shoulder blades in, and then imagine your sternum, that hard spot in the middle of your chest, have to shoot past your fingers. Good. Look forward. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, arms down. Good. Next pose is going to be extended triangle pose, which looks like this, right? So if you're somebody that knows you need your bricks for this, your bricks would go in the corner of your mat like so. If you know that reaching a brick is still a little bit lower down than you can go, you would use your chair like a tall brick, right? Because then it would be this, okay? So whenever you are ready, come into mountain pose in the center of your mat, okay? Once you're in mountain pose, feet together, legs together, hands together in front, then on inhalation, jump or step, go wide. Good. We're going to the right first. So turn your left toes in, your right foot and leg out completely. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, extend your side ribs out. Take one hand down to your support, whether that's floor, brick, chair. And then you can start with your top arm up, but then take it to the hip. Take it to the hip so that then you can focus on revolving your trunk. So take your right front ribs forward, your left front ribs back, top shoulder back. So you're opening up more towards the direction you're facing. Then stretch your top arm away. So down arm stretches down, top arm stretches up. Both feet press down to the floor. Pull your leg bones up into the socket. And as the leg bones pull up, extend your trunk more to the right. Good. Press to both feet. Inhale, come up. Turn your feet. Hands on your hips for a moment. Take a moment to rest before we go left side on your extended triangle pose. Here we go. Arms wide. Turn your right foot in. Left foot and leg out completely. Good. Press your feet down. Leg bones up into the socket. Lift your side ribs up. Broaden your chest from the center to the sides. Keep your leg bones pulling up from the pressing of your feet. Exhale, extend your trunk to the left, extend your trunk to the left, extend. One hand goes down to whatever your support is, other hand to your hip. Okay? Use your down hand to press it down, pull your arm up into the socket, and then as you pull this arm into the socket, externally rotate that bicep on the left arm, so then you can turn your trunk against the turning of that bicep. But once you're facing more towards the direction you're looking at, forward, take your top arm up. Stretch your arms away from one another to broaden across your chest. Good. Press into both feet. Inhale, pull yourself up. Hands on your hips, feet forward, and then bring your feet and legs closer together. Great. Similarly, we're now going to do Virabhadrasana 2, which is Warrior 2. Goes like this. Okay? So, feet together, legs together, be in the middle of your mat. Hands together in front, jump or step, go wide. Right? So you don't need your bricks or any support. Left toes in, right foot and leg out, arms wide, lift your chest. Okay? On an exhalation, bend your right leg into a square. Bend, bend, bend. Don't let your chest drop. Don't let your buttocks stick out. Tailbone in, front chest up. Make sure this knee is tracking over the middle of the foot. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Don't let your right hand pull you into the future. Don't let your left hand drag you back into the past. Side ribs parallel. Breathe. Good. Inhale, straighten that back leg, come up. Turn your feet face forward, hands on your hips. Warrior two, going the other way. So, right toes way in, left foot and leg out completely. Arms wide. Anchor down to the outer edge of your back foot as you bend your left leg into a square. So sit down, side ribs up. Sit down, side ribs up. Arms wide. Okay. Breathe. Once again, don't let your arms pull you out of your side ribs being parallel. Breathe. Good. Press into both feet. Inhale, stand up. Turn your feet forward. Hands to your hips. And then walk back into center. Same idea with the warrior pose, except now it's warrior one, which looks like this. Okay? So, mountain pose in the middle of your mat. Okay. Hands together in front, then jumper step, go wide. You're going approximately as wide as you did for warrior two, possibly slightly wider. Okay. Hands on your hips. Okay. We're going to the right. So take your left toes, turn them way in, right heel way out, turn your right foot and leg out completely. Inhale, arms up into upward hands position, which we worked on earlier. Keep pressure through the outer edge of your back foot. Exhale, bend your front leg into a square. So once again, sit down, but reach up. Sit down, but reach up. That front knee is going to be tracking over the middle of the foot. Should not be wandering towards the big toe side or the pinky side. Breathe. Good. Press into both feet. Inhale, stand up. Hands on your hips. Turn your feet face forward. Take a moment to rest here before we go to the second side. Great. We're going this way now. So it's now right toes in, right heel out, left foot and leg out completely. I square my trunk towards this side of the room. Arms up. Good. Press down to the outer heel, outer ball mound of that right foot. You got to keep that back leg as straight as possible. As you exhale, bend your left leg into a square. Sit down, but reach up. If it feels like your chest is falling over this bent leg, draw up from your navel past your sternum. Shoot your arms up so your trunk is upright. Breathe. 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 Good. Press both feet. Inhale, stand up. Hands to your hips. Turn your feet to face forward. And then you can either bring your legs together or jump back to center. Great. So the next pose is going to be extension of the sides of the body, which is Parsvottanasana, right? So this is the moment where, once again, we will need our support. So it could be the chair, which is going to be acting like really tall bricks, or it could be a pair of bricks, which is this, right? Or it could be the floor. The idea is I turn towards my support, I extend my trunk, hands either go to this chair, the bricks, the floor. Here we go. So get your stuff in place if you need it. Then be in Tadasana, mountain pose in the middle of your mat. Here, hands together in front, jumper step, go wide. Not as wide as you just did for your lateral standing poses, your triangle, your warrior two, your warrior one. Okay. Hands on your hips, turn your left toes in, your right heel out, right foot and leg completely. Okay, so both legs are straight. Good. Inhale, arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. You're in upward hands in mountain pose that we did earlier. It's upward hands, but now your legs are in a different position. Exhale, reach forward. So take your hips back, take your hands forward, shoot your chest past your arms. Keep extending through your side body as your hands come down to the chair, the bricks, the floor. Now, with your hands on whatever support they are on, figure out where your left hip is in space. Did your right hip want to hang back? Did your right hip want to come forward? You're trying to use the pressing of the feet, the drawing up of the legs to square your hips towards the direction you're facing. Breathe. Okay. If it's available to you, maybe you can bend your elbows to come more over your front leg. If not, that's okay. Release your head and your neck. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Then press your feet like crazy. Lift your head, lift your chest, straighten your arms. Bring your hands to your hips. Keep pressing your feet, drawing your legs up as you stand up. Turn your feet to face forward. And rest here before we go to the second side. Now, if you're somebody that needs support, bring your feet and your legs together. Okay. Take a moment to move your support from the right side to the left side. All right, here we go. Extension of the sides of the body going to the left. So right toes way, way in. Left foot way, way out. Right foot in. Right heel out. Left foot and leg out completely. You're facing this side of the room. Arms up. So from here, exhale, extend out, hips back, arms forward, sternum past your fingers, and then you're taking your hands down to the floor, whether that's the chair, whether that's the brick, whether that's the floor. And so wherever you are, and get your hands on your support, press your fingers or your palms down, pull your arm bones up, externally rotate your biceps, take your left hip back, your right hip forward. Breathe. Breathe, legs straight. It's available to you. Maybe you can bend your elbows to come lower over your leg. If not, that's okay. Let your head and your neck hang for a moment. Breathe. Good. To come up, press your feet like crazy. Bring your hands to your hips, then press your feet and your hands. Inhale, stand up. Good. Then turn your feet to face forward. Bring your feet and your legs together. Mountain pose. Same idea, but now it's wide-legged forward bend, which is this one. So if you need your support, this is the moment to bring your support, whether it's the chair, whether it's the bricks, in front of you so that you'll have them to put underneath your heads. Feet wide. Okay. With your feet wide, make sure the outer edges of your feet are parallel to the outer edges of your mat. Press your feet down, pull your leg bones up, up, up. As you pull your leg bones up, lift your side ribs. Okay. Shoulders back, elbows back, side chest forward. Good. Keep your feet pressing down, the front of your legs drawing up, your hamstrings drawing up as you lead with your sternum and come down. When you get about halfway, take your hands to your support, whether that's the chair, whether that's the bricks, whether that's the floor, come down all the way. Now, before you go any lower, look at your right leg. Look at your right leg and see, is my ankle in line with my knee, in line with my hip? So if I'm looking at a diagonal, not a straight line, because I'm either hanging back on my heels or coming forward on my ball mat. So in that case, I would need to adjust my weight either forward or back until I've got a straight line there. And then ideally, you're trying to do that on both sides. So be here. Make sure your legs are straight. Press your heels down. Shoot your calves towards your heels. Pull your hamstrings up, up, up. Take your outer hips back. Then from here, maybe you can start to bend your elbows to come lower down. If you're bending your elbows a lot, maybe you would go lower on your support. So maybe that's lower on the chair legs, or maybe you lower the bricks, or maybe you walk your hands back. When you can't go any farther down, let your head and your neck hang wherever you are. Right? Breathe. So you got to keep pressuring your feet. You got to keep pulling up through your shin bones, through your kneecaps, through your front thighs. Your front thighs rotate from outside in, so towards one another. Your back thighs broaden away from one another. Okay? As you press your heels down, pull your hamstrings up as if they could go up over your buttocks. They can't. But imagine your hamstring can go up over your buttocks, and you have to broaden your back thighs away from one another. Breathe. 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 Good. Press both feet. Inhale. Straighten your arms. Lift your head. Lift your chest. That might include lowering or raising your support if you lowered it to come down. Good. Now, before you pop up, okay, don't pop up with your feet all the way wide. Heel toe your feet in. Narrow your base. Narrow your base. Narrow your base. Narrow your base. Once your feet are hip width apart, press your feet firmly. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale and stand up. Good. Hands by your sides. And feet and legs together. So you're in mountain pose once again. Breathe. Good. Now downward facing dog. So if you're able to do this from the floor, you would come down to all fours, stretch your arms, stretch your legs, downward dog. If you need support, this is where you would then take your bricks or your chair. You would either do it off the chair, like so, or similarly off the bricks, which is just a shorter version of the chair. Okay. Get your things in place, and then when you're ready, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Okay. So press your hands down, or if you're gripping the chair, grip the chair. Pull your arms away from your hands. Stretch your armpits away from your arm bones. Stretch your side ribs away from your armpits. Take your hips away from your side ribs. Okay. If your heels are trying to seek the ground, I ask you to take your heels up, up, up as high as they can go, and then press your hands down so you can then take your front thighs back, 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 and then keep your hamstrings pulling up, and maybe you bring the heels lower. Okay. But heels go down and back, hamstrings up. Heels go down and back, hamstrings up. Heels go down and back, hamstrings up. Good. Exhale. If you're on the floor, you would come down. If you're up on the bricks of the chair, you would bend your knees, walk in till you can bring your hands to your hips, stand up. Come back to mountain pose. Good. One more time, downward dog. So if you're going on the floor, come to all fours, okay, and come up. If you're using the chair or the bricks, come up using the brick of the chair. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, open the backs of your knees, straighten your elbows. Take your back body, your shoulder blades, more onto your back so that your chest can then run towards your thighs. Have your front thighs run away from your chest. Breathe, breathe. Good. Now, if your hands are on some support, brick or chairs, walk in. If you're on the floor, come down. Okay? If your hands are on some sort of support, walk in so that you can stand up. And then the idea is everybody should be coming into Adho Mukha Virasana, which is downward facing hero's pose. Okay. Here, I'm sitting on my heels. Okay. Knees are wide. If you're watching me from this side, it's here. I would come forward, take my arms in front of me, head down. If you're in a situation where when you do this, your buttocks does not touch your heels. So if you got some space here, get something to close the gap. Okay? It can be blankets, it can be pillows, it can be a bunch of pillows. Whatever you need so that your buttocks is not up in space. So your head's down here. Right? Once you're in this orientation, press your shins down and lengthen your shins towards your big toes. Stretch your big toes away from your shins so that the lower part of your leg and your feet are extending. They've got length there, so you can press more of your lower leg and the top of your foot down. With your hands, spread your palms, spread your fingers, press them down. As you press your palms down, lift your arm bones away from the floor. Pull your arm bones into the socket. Externally rotate your upper arms. Then lengthen your armpits toward your side ribs. Lengthen your side ribs towards your outer hips. Take your outer hips back, back, back. So you want some more space between your hands and your buttocks. More length between your hands and your buttocks. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Then come up to all fours. Okay, if you need to take something out from underneath your buttocks, you can do that. Okay? And then you can take a moment to swing your legs out in front of you. The idea will be that we want to once again come to our cross-legged position that we were starting in. Okay? So if you need to retrieve your bricks to do so, retrieve your bricks. Okay? Put them together like so that you can sit on them. So sit on your bricks. And then once you're ready, come to simple cross-legged position. Come to simple cross-legged position. Hands by your sides, help you sit up. Good. Then see which way your legs are crossed so you can lean back, change across. Good. Lean back, change across. Lean back, change across. Lean back, change across. Lean back, change across. Good. Lean back, bend your knees, feet to the floor. Just sit here for a moment. Good. Now, from here, with your feet on the floor, knees about hip width apart, I want you to do is take your feet and your legs wide. Let me scoot back a little bit so you can see my feet better. Feet and legs wide. There you are. So notice how my toes are pointing not directly up to the ceiling because that's not how your toes are shaped, but pointing up, right? So don't let your feet and legs fall out to the side. Roll your front thighs from outside in so that your thighs, your knees, your shins are facing up, toes are pointing up. Use your hands to press down to lift your chest. Great. So we're here. Great. So from here, what I want you to do is keep your left leg where it is. Keep your right leg, okay? Bring your foot to the middle like this. Wherever it comes is wherever it comes. Don't use your hands. And back out. And right foot in, then out. Right foot in, then out. Good. Left side. Ready? Keep this where it is. Left foot in and out. Left foot in and out. Left foot in and out. Good. With your feet wide, press through your heels, press through your ball mount, straighten your legs, press your buttocks down, lift your chest up. Good. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the midline. Okay, if you want to hold your knees for a moment, you can. Good. Then hands by your hips, feet and legs wide one more time. Okay. So with your feet and legs wide, okay, once again, we're going to take the right foot and leg to the middle. Don't use your hands. Wherever it comes is wherever it comes. It's good. Okay, ready? Right foot in and out. Right foot in and out. Right foot in and out. Sit up tall. Left foot in. Out. Left foot in. Out. Left foot in. Out. Legs straight, toes up, buttocks down, chest up. Good. Now, right foot in. Now keep your right foot in, left foot in, feet together. Press your feet together, broaden the inner thighs. Good. Left foot out, right foot out. Toes up, legs straight, chest up. Now, left foot in, leave it there, right foot in. Join your feet. This is bound angle pose. So the angle of your knees is bound by the feet being joined together. So press your feet together, lengthen from your inner groins to inner knees. Press your feet together, pull back out front of the ankle up to your knees, and then pull back outer knee to outer hip. Breathe. 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 Good. Right foot out, left foot out. Bend your knees, feet to the floor. Okay. And then you can sit in a way that's comfortable here in this bent knee position. Okay. Now, if you don't have your belt, make sure you got your belts handy. Okay. I want you to, once again, feet wide. Okay. And then once your feet and your legs are wide, take your belt in both hands. Take your belt in both hands, grip it strongly, and then upward hands with your feet wide. From here, anchor down your buttocks, keep your feet and legs where they are. Inhale, exhale, turn towards your right foot. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, exhale, turn towards your left foot. Exhale, come to center. Once more, inhale, turn to the right. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, turn to the left. And come to center. Hands down, belt down, bend your knees, feet to the ground. Great, feet wide. Take hold of your belt one more time. Good. Legs straight, toes up, buttocks down, chest up. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, turn towards your right leg. Now, exhale, lasso your foot by the ball mount. And so get the belt around the ball mount of your right foot. Press the heel forward, press the ball mount into the belt, straighten your arms, lift your chest. Straighten your arms, lift your chest. If this leg that you're not looking at is bending, press into that heel, press into that ball mount. But inhale, exhale, start to come over this straight leg. So bend your elbows high and wide, pull your right hamstring back, back, back as your trunk goes over your leg. If your elbows are bending a lot, walk your hands closer on the belt. Walk your hands closer on the belt. Then let your head and your neck relax. Good. Inhale, straighten your arms, lift your head, lift your chest. Unlasso the foot, come back to upward hands. Good. Turn towards the front. Good. Arms down. Bend your knees, feet to the floor. Take a moment to rest. Great. Same thing. We're going the other way. So feet and legs wide. Press through your heels, press through your ball mounds. Arms up, 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 holding the belt. Inhale, exhale, turn towards your left foot and leg. Okay. Exhale, lasso the foot, belt around the ball mound of the foot. Press into the heel, press to the ball mound. Keep that left leg straight. Check this right foot and leg. See if it got lazy. Make sure that leg is straight. Make sure the toes are pointing up. Grip your belt firmly. Okay. Pull on the belt. Externally rotate your biceps. Take your buttocks down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, start to come forward over that leg. Okay. Press your foot into the belt. Pull your left hamstring back as you come forward. If your elbows are bending a lot, walk closer on the belt towards your foot. When you can't come any further over, release your head and your neck. Let it hang. Breathe. 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 Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, straighten your arms. And you unlasso your foot, take your arms up. Okay. Come to the center. Hands down, belt down. Bend your knees, feet to the floor. Great. So we're going to put the last few things together. So watch. Feet wide. Okay. This leg stays where it is. I bend the foot in. I turn this down. Okay. If just this is enough, this is enough. If this is enough, I have to bring this leg over so that then I've got the toes underneath the leg. So whether it's here or it's here, okay, I then take the belt up. I turn towards the foot and leg. I lasso, okay, and start to come over. Start to come over. Start to come over. All right. Here we go. So feet and legs wide. Have your belt in your hands or nearby. Okay. Sit up tall. Keep your right leg where it is. Bend your left foot and leg to the middle. Now, if you're able to, take this foot and this shin, foot down, shin down, heel up. Okay. So then the toe should be underneath. If you're more like this, bring this foot more to the midline until you can get your toes underneath the thigh. Okay. Then wherever you are, you have to take hold of your belt, reach up. Okay. Reach up. And then if you need to turn towards your leg, turn towards your leg. Then lasso your foot. Press your buttocks down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend your elbows, come out, come forward. Come forward. And come forward. When you can't come any further forward, let your head and your neck release. Breathe. Good. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest. Unlasso your foot, arms up. You need to turn to center, turn to center. Hands down. Use your hands to take your bent leg out. Knees up, foot down, and bring your other leg in so you're sitting with your knees bent. Great. Same thing, other side. So have your belt nearby, feet and legs wide. Now, make sure you have your belt. Sit up tall. Take your right foot in. Wherever it comes is wherever it comes. That's totally fine. Okay. If you're able to, top of the foot down, shin down, toes down. Okay. So then you got the toes underneath. If you're more like this, bring this more to the midline so that you can get your toes underneath your thigh. Then take hold of the belt. Reach up. Now, if you have to turn towards your leg, turn towards your leg. Inhale, exhale, lasso your foot. Sit up tall. Anchor your buttocks down. Lift your chest. Exhale, come forward. Bend your elbows high and wide. Bend your elbows high and wide. Keep this leg down. Keep your bent leg down. Good. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, straighten your arms. Unlasso your foot, take your arms overhead. You need to turn towards the center, turn towards the center. Arms down, belt down, and then use your hands to come into both feet on the floor, knees bent. Good. Then stretch your legs out in front of you, feet hip width apart. Okay. Buttocks down, hands down, lift your chest. Okay. And then the belt is here, so let's use the belt, arms overhead. Okay. Keep your legs straight, pull your hamstrings back. Inhale, exhale, lasso your feet. Arms straight, Chest up. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows out to the side. So once again, you're coming forward. You said now you're facing both legs, which are straight out in front of you. When you can't come forward anymore, let your head and your neck release. If you were bending your elbows a lot, walk forward on the belt until you're either a lot closer or holding your feet. Breathe. 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 Then straighten your arms, lift your head, lift your chest. Good. Unlasso your feet, take your arms overhead. And then lower the belt, bend your knees, feet to the floor. From here, come back to cross-legged position. You might have to scoot yourself around on your support to find more support for your buttock bones. Once your legs are crossed, take your your right hand behind you, take your left hand to the outside of your right knee, anchor your buttocks down, inhale, lift your chest, exhale, turn from the left towards the right. Right, inhale, lift, exhale, turn. Exhale, release, come back to center. Same thing, but twisting the other way. So left hand goes behind you, right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Anchor your buttocks down, tailbone in, inhale, lift your chest, exhale, turn. Once more, inhale, lift, exhale, turn. Exhale, release, come back to center. And if your hands are on your legs, move your hands out of the way and then observe which way your legs are crossed so you can uncross them and recross them the other way. But we're once again going to twist from side to side. Just now we've changed across the legs. So right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of the knee. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, turn. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn. Exhale, come back to center. Same thing, second side. Left hand behind you, right hand to the outside of your knee. Buttocks down, tailbone in. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, turn. Inhale, exhale, turn. Breathe. Good. Exhale, come back to center. Good. Sit here on your bricks. Good. Then bend your knees, feet to the floor, scoot off whatever you're seated on. So you've just got, so you can pick them up and then move your bricks or whatever your support goes out of the way. So you've just got bare mat. You've just got bare mat. So once you've got bare mat, okay, you want to bring the chair over, okay, for a variation of legs up the wall pose. So the chair is here, okay, and I start sitting on the floor. I want to get my legs up, okay, such that my calves are supported, and I want my thighs not to be perpendicular. So see, this is more straight up and down. I have to be scooted far enough away so that my thighs are at a diagonal. Once I've got that, okay, arms by my sides, the palms up. And now you can just let your lower legs, the feet and the lower legs fall out to the side. Okay. Palms will naturally curl a certain amount. Let your eyes close. Let your body relax as much as possible. So there's a lot of doing up until this point. So now it's less doing. Try and be. And close your eyes. Breathe slowly, smoothly, and steadily through your nose. Breaths in through your nose, and if it feels like your breath is living in your belly, in the front of your body, see if you can breathe towards your back ribs, the ribs that are on the floor. Let your front body sink into your back body. Let your back body sink into the earth. Sometimes when we're here being still, the body can be still, but the mind is more active. So sometimes that happens. If a thought comes into your head, that's okay. Just don't hold on to it. Let that thought drift out the way it drifted in. If that can be challenging, then bring your attention away from that thought and more into your breath. So being mindful that your legs are up on some height, bend your knees in towards your chest and stretch your right arm up past your right ear so that you can then roll onto your right side and use either one arm or both arms as a pillow and stay on your right side for a moment. But then use your hands, push yourself up so that you can clear your chair out of the way. And you just want to clear your space so that you can now take a flat shavasana. Right? So get everything out of the way so that you can lay down. Okay. Make sure your buttock flesh is moving towards your heels. Okay. Feet and legs are about hip width apart. Let your feet and legs turn out to the side. Take your arms a little bit away from the body, palms face up. If you're somebody who wears glasses, take a moment to remove your glasses and place them somewhere where you won't accidentally step on them. And then once you're on the floor, let your feet relax, let your legs relax, let your hands relax, let your arms relax. Let your throat and jaw be relaxed. Lips slightly pressing together. Don't feel a lot of pressure there. With the mouth closed, let the tongue go towards the back of the mouth, away from the teeth. Eyes should be gently closed. Let the eyes recede away from the eyelids towards the back of the skull. Let your forehead be broad. Let your temples and your cheeks be a little hollow. Let your front body fall towards your back body. Let your back body sink into the earth as you take slow, smooth, steady breaths through your nose. Then take one more deep inhalation and a slow, smooth, steady exhalation, and let your breathing return to normal. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor. Then bend your elbows, let your hands rest on your trunk for a moment. And then extend your right arm up past your right ear. And then using that arm or both arms as a pillow, roll over to your right side, stay on your right side for a moment. Good. Then use your hands top to any comfortable seated position. You need to retrieve your bricks or your chair or get something else to sit on anything that's comfortable for you. Just be in a comfortable upright seated position. Take a moment to just be. If you like, you can close your eyes. And if you opened your eyes, or if you close your eyes, you can open them. That's all for this time. Thanks for practicing with me. Keep up the good work.